Hey, what's poppin'? Jinbop here. Coming to you guys with another Minecraft video. In this video, I'm going to be go ahead and finishing off that house that I mentioned I'll be starting in the previous video, and I found the prime location to put it. I'm actually going to put it right here in this nice open area, and as you can see in my inventory, it is full of wood because I have spent pretty much the last few hours just cutting down trees. It was very uneventful, and I didn't think it would make a very good video, so I decided to spare you guys from that boredom. Although, you know, this video I'm pretty much just going to be putting down wood everywhere, so I'm not sure if it's going to be much better. This pit is actually quite convenient, because I can just fill it up and use this as the floor for my house. Now, as I've stated like 1,000 times in a previous video, this house isn't going to be super extravagant, it's not going to be super big, simply because, well, A, I'm lazy, and B, I never really felt the need to have a really big house in Minecraft, because I'm not really sure what it does. I mean, I guess it's nice to build and it's nice to have, but I spend most of my time outside exploring anyways, and I always carry a bed around with me, so it seems a bit redundant and a bit pointless to waste a bunch of time building a large house that I'm never really going to use. So I'm probably just going to lay this floor out here, and then the house will be roughly this size. I actually picked a pretty nice location. I walked around here earlier. There was some pumpkins growing down by this laker? Anyway, there were some pumpkins down there. There's also some sugarcane growing on the other end. The entire area seems to be populated with animals, so there will be plenty of food for me if I ever get hungry. Which, if you ever know me in real life, that happens quite often. Man, actually, with some sugar and some pumpkins, I could probably make some pumpkin pie at some point. Man, I'm already running out of wood. Like, I had a full stack of wood now, or like a full inventory full of wood in my quick bar. And now it's just gone. Oh, God. I actually hope this is enough, because I spent quite some time getting all this wood. Although I get the feeling that it won't be enough, because if I'm making a roof, then probably going to be approximately this size, if not a little bigger. Plus I also have to make the walls. I think I'm definitely going to be short. It's already getting dark. That is inconvenient. So, in tradition with what I always do when it starts to get dark, because I don't want to deal with monsters, I am going to go ahead and make myself a little shack. And I'm going to stay in here until it is daybreak again. So I will see you guys in just a second, while I hide and cry like a scared little girl. Okay, hello, yes, we're back, and I am an idiot, because after standing in this little box for what was probably about 20 minutes or so, I realized I left the game mode on peaceful, so mobs, or at least hostile mobs, will not spawn. So I can continue working on this house in complete peace, and all of that fear was for absolutely nothing. It just goes to show really what happens to you when you stop playing Minecraft for a very, very long time. I have forgotten pretty much everything about this game, and I am not very proud of it. It does look like I'm probably gonna need more wood. It used up, well, pretty much half of the wood I had, just filling up that little hole there. So, actually, what I'm gonna do right now is figure out what the door is gonna look, or what the walls are going to look like. I suppose I could do two this way and two this way. I just want to have the door in the center, because it always really bothers me when the door is off center. And I don't want to have to use two doors, because, you know, that looks awkward and you only ever use one. My house has two doors. Like my actual home that I live in, like right now, it has two doors, and I've never really understood the purpose of it. I don't want to go for a completely box shape, so I'm going to make myself a little room off the side over here. I guess this can be like a bedroom or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this too big. I don't want to waste too much time having to get more wood and fill every single thing in, because that's just gonna be a big pain in the ass. I think this lines up with it, and then... Oh, I forgot I can just... Right, run out of wood. Just walk back and... Oh, You know what? I think I'll just dig all of this out and fill it up with dirt. And... Bam! Alright, I have the outline of the house completed. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, because it doesn't seem like I really need it. And then I'll just fill it up with grass and nobody will notice. Actually, I'm wondering, since there's a bunch of chickens around here, you probably also get eggs. And there's sugar growing down by the river. I wonder if I can make a cake. I would need wheat, huh? God, cake. I actually have a story about cake. I'm not sure if I should be telling it. Actually, you know what? I'm not really doing much. So, yeah, fuck it. Story time. Alright, so this actually happened a few months ago. I think it was a few months ago. I have a really bad sense of time. But, a few months ago, one of my friends turned 18, so we were celebrating his birthday. We wanted to do something special. We normally don't really do much. We just kind of hang around and play video games all day. And that's essentially what we did, but we went over, we all got up together to meet up at a friend's house, and one of our friends decided to bring cake, which is a really nice gesture, you know, he's turning 18, might as well celebrate a bit. Now this was like a decently sized cake. This thing was like about 10 inches in diameter. I'm not really sure if you guys have anything to reference that right off the bat, but like, if you measured the cake from one end to the other, it was about, god damn it, it was about a foot. So yeah, it was a decently sized cake. And we were just caring about our day, playing as we normally would when we decided, hey, we should eat cake, I'm getting a bit hungry, we should celebrate, sing happy birthday, and all that good stuff. And what we decided to do is, one of our friends, Kenneth, he was the one who actually brought the cake. He said, well, you know, since you brought the cake, you might as well cut it. And he says, alright. So we bring him this knife, we bring him a knife to cut the cake, and we all go about gaming as we normally do, carrying on with our business. And really oddly, after like 10 seconds, he just says, okay, in this like really sort of definitively, I'm done matter-of-fact tone. And we turn around and look at him, and he had this really fucking like, he had this like really self-accomplished look on his face, like he just did something great, you know? And he has this like, this look in his eye, you know, like, it was just like full of anticipation. He's like, well, what do you think? Did I do a good job? And when we looked at the cake, he cut the fucking thing into like 4 pieces. And these pieces were like fucking massive. And like, how are we supposed to fucking eat these? And he was like, well, what are you talking about? This cake is tiny. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen a cake that's like 10 inches in diameter, but you cut one of those things into 4 pieces, you're not going to finish like one of those slices. It's just not possible. It's way too sweet and it's way too big. And he just looks at us like, I could easily take one. And like, fucking shit, dude. And long and short of it, we stabbed him. No, I'm kidding, but fucking, who cuts a cake into 4 pieces? That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. I am not going to have enough wood. God damn it. I knew this would happen. Every time you try to build anything in Minecraft, especially a house, as I've said like 100 times over now, you always end up running out of wood. I'm probably going to have to get some more. And I don't really want to dedicate more time filming myself getting wood. So what I might do is I might just lay down the foundations of this wall here, finish up the rest of this wood, start on the roof, and then get some more wood off camera. Because otherwise, you guys are going to have to watch me cutting down trees for another half an hour. And that extends this series way longer than I want to. Should it be 3 high or 4 high? I think I'm going to go ahead and make it 4 high, simply because if it's just 3 high, it feels a little bit cramped. You try to jump and you just kind of bump your head on everything. Although I'm not really sure why you would ever want to jump at a house, or why you would even be in the house to begin with. The house is really just kind of a storage shed, isn't it? You put a bed in there, you put a chest in there, and a furnace, and bleh. That's kind of it. Okay, one more round. I think I'm actually going to finish the rest of this wall off camera and go cut down some wood while I'm at it. So, again, for the second time this video, I will be right back. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I got more than enough wood. I was working on the roof a little bit off camera just so I wouldn't have to spend so much time working on it on camera, and it looks like I've got just about enough to finish up the rest of the house. I'll probably put a few torches around it, give a quick walkthrough of it, or, well, really, this is it. It's just a room. And I think once I'm done, I would just show you the outside, take a quick walk around, and yeah, that will conclude the series. Thanks for sticking through with me for these first couple. Oh god, it's dark. Oh god, it's dark. I'm gonna need some torches. Torches galore. Sticks and coal. There we go. There we go. And let there... Oh, whoops. Fucking threw that everywhere. Let there be light. There we go. Very nice and lit up. There's actually still some dirt there. That's a little embarrassing. We should probably get rid of that. And my shovel happens to break conveniently at the last block of dirt. It's always nice to have little things like that happen. I should probably get rid of those blocks. I have a workbench here that I will just place... Right, door. It was 6 up, I believe. There we go. And... Oops, that's the wrong way. There we go. Ignore these blocks on the outside. I kind of had to use them to get up to the roof to finish them off. But if you'll give me a second, I'll just clean up these spare blocks and I'll give you guys a quick view from the outside. And there we have it. My cozy little box. I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed. And so, as the sun sets on our second day, we're going to actually close this series. Thanks so much for bearing with me through the entire thing. I know building a house isn't the most exciting thing to do on Minecraft, but I have some adventure mods and stuff lined up in the near future, so do look forward to seeing those. If you want to see them, and if you like this commentary, please do like and subscribe. Go ahead and punch that little like button and subscribe button down there. It would really help me out, and I would be really grateful and be happy to see you guys again in the future videos. I'll also have some other gaming videos coming up on this channel soon, so look forward to those too, and I will see you guys in the future. Woo, Minecraft! I want to kill myself now.